So this is a demo of the ChatVUE for Windows. So here's the installer. It's an MSI file, which is a Windows installer. So because I have the dependencies already, it's not prompting me for those, but it would if we didn't. So this is just a generic license agreement. It has no relevance. So let's see, we'll take everything. So now we're picking the install path, and by default it's going to go on the C drive, which is fine with me. So we'll accept the C drive. We could do another drive though, but we'll stick with C, and we can see that it puts it within TunnelVUE as the company name. So we'll go with just me, and let's continue. So now we're ready to install it. So let's continue. And now it's going to prompt a UAC because it needs administrative permissions. So we're going to say yes to the UAC. And once the main install completes, it'll move to the post-install sequence, which is based on, or which is written through the Avalone UI using C#. So this is part of the post-install sequence. So it's pretty generic right now, but but it can be used how you want. So this is the server components we said earlier, and we'll continue that. And okay, the installation is complete, and we can see that we just have this icon now. And since we have the menu bar as well, so here it is, and either one of those can open it. So we can just close this, and let's open the application, and there we go, opens right up. So now we want to delete the program, so that's fairly straightforward. All we have to do is go to the add or remove programs, and we can search for ChatVUE. There it is right there. So we want the uninstall. So it's gonna give us the Avalone UI for the initial uninstall. So after we accept the UAC, there goes the pre-uninstall. So ChatVUE uninstaller, we're sad to see you leave. Let's continue the uninstall. And we can see the icon went away, and it went away here as well. And when it completes, we can verify that it's gone by refreshing this, and it's gone. Alright, now let's look at the ChatVUE demo for Mac. So first we're at the introduction. Now we're at the license agreement. So with Mac we can actually save it. So we'll save it here, and we'll accept the license. So the installation is smaller here because I don't really have the whole files in the installation, but it doesn't really matter for the purposes of this demonstration. So we're going to put in our administrative password now, and it's going to begin the install. So now it's saying that it's detected that we may not have the Net5 SDK. That's a bit of a bug because I have software that checks whether we have the Net5 SDK or not, but in the current state it will always say that we don't. So when it detects that we don't have it installed, it brings in the dependency installer script, which is where this checkbox is coming from. So now it's bringing us into the post-install sequence, and we're going to need our password, and it's going to take it through the command line because the scripts are done in the command line. now the installation is complete and we have a summary of the results. So now loading it up, it works, and we can access it from both the launch pad and the desktop icon. So now we're gonna go to the uninstall process, which is just a simple application, and the dependency installer, the .NET installer, and the uninstaller, those are all done with Automator and using Apple scripting, so the Apple script language. So again, we're gonna need our administrative password because we're deleting files from the library folder, which is exclusive to system. So we need administrative permissions to do that. So now all the files are removed and it is uninstalled. So here's the Linux install demo. We're in the install folder, so we can just run the setup and it'll do its thing. So do we want the .NET 5.0? Sure. Okay, now it wants our password to download the .NET SDK from Microsoft servers. And we see there's nothing to do because the .NET SDK is already installed onto our system. Now we are beginning the .NET scripting process. In the scripting process, we are going to restore and publish the items in the project to be into a Linux executable. Now let's speed this up a little. Now we can decide if we want a desktop shortcut or not. Let's choose yes. Now the install is complete. Let's try loading the program with the desktop shortcut we selected. Hey, it works. Now let's try using the Launchpad shortcut. And that works as well. Now let's go ahead and uninstall the software. First, we need to navigate to the uninstall script. Now we can simply run the uninstaller script in the terminal. Now we need to confirm that we really do want to uninstall the software. Alright, now we see that the uninstall was completed successfully. Now let's verify the uninstall was completed by ensuring that there's no desktop icon, nor is there a launchpad icon. We see that neither is present, so the software was uninstalled successfully.